start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he spins past him and into space. And this defense
boy got moved. That boy got moved.
Two big runs. This one 18.
Catch him low, put him low, put him low, put him low, put him low.
So first and
put him
10
low.
now in Houston
Here we go, here we go.
At the 48-yard line. Brought down in the
Punch out, punch out, punch out. Get that ball, get that ball, get that ball, get that ball, get that ball.
Close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 38. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That is and he's going to be taken down with another first down.
Hey.
Stops made at the Texans' 23.
What you gonna do? Oh, Kevin Hart. You got rid of the Kevin Hart. That Kevin Hart right there. The Kevin Hart defense.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Set the edge, set the edge. Come on, fellas. Set the edge, fellas. Set the edge, fellas. Set the edge, fellas. Set the edge.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And here he'll get it down.
Set the edge.
Call it a gain of 4
Set the edge.
and that'll make it second down.
But if you're gonna have
Set the edge.
you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a
Get in there.
going.
Get in there.
Down right at
Make
the
stars.
40-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Who's gonna be a star?
Here's
Who's gonna be a
third down
star?
and 4.
Who's gonna be a star? Who's gonna be a star?
On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco
Man, that was pretty.
touchdown.
Good run.
Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard
Man,
touchdown
that was
run.
pretty.
And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
Oh.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Alexa. 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 Lower the volume.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Stroud. On a slant, here's Collins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they walked away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Oh, down.
Right back to Singletary on second down. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Third and 4. They go right back to Singletary. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
4th down. Here's Stroud. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. To the 27-yard line.
Ain't nobody hold me down.
And they gave him no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up.
Can't nobody hold me down.
2nd and 7 from the 27.
I got to keep on moving.
On the give, this is Singletary. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 21.
I got to keep on moving.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Here's Singletary. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8. Now a run with Singletary. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Andrew Beck punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Psycho Killer, Norman Bates, my producer, man.
They've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They go play action here. Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
Oh,
73 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Second down and 4. Purdy now to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. He's got his first catch here. First down.
Look at him. Ayuk. Ayuk.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan them.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Got one. I got one. 3-9. 3-9 got one. He got one. I got one, boss.
And Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
25 yards that time.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. This taken in right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The third quarter starts with a run by Singletary. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Singletary. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
It's amazing how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You hear the bench screaming out, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass here. Very rarely do they reference watching the fullback, and he slipped through and picked up a 1st down.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Singletary again, and this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Now 3rd down and 7. Going for it with Pierce. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a big one coming here for Kaimi Fairbairn. This to get the lead up to 4. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 11-7. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? Right. But let's face it, all kickers
we're not going over. We're not taking it to the thing now. The shop is closed right now. The shop is closed right now. The fish shop is closed right now. We'll go tomorrow.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. There's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 79 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Here now, 2nd and 4. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Ooh, look.
And now off to the races. Down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have taken a 4th quarter lead. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
And they go with McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
What?
Here's Stroud. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Hargrave, the D-tackle, getting the sack. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. That's complete. It's Collins. Now inside the 25. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, 77 yards. And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. This is 1st and 10. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Didn't get a whole lot there, but at least he got out of bounds, stopped the clock.
True on every count there, because I know for a fact that when that call came in, it was tagged with these words. Make sure to tell him, if he doesn't have anything, get out of bounds. To save the time on the clock, now they've got to start considering what their play calling is because they've got to push it downfield. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it, and blocking it, and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. Here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On the jet sweep, this is Dell. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
All right.
On the jet sweep, there goes Collins. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Here. Here.
Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. I thought people could hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner. They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
That's crazy.
With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
In the middle of the barn. Good luck, coach. In the middle of the barn. Hey. In the middle of the barn. Hey. In the middle of the barn. Look at
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, two AFC teams
broadcast live on
Mackenzie&Me. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Buffalo Bills.
In the middle of the barn. Make your band for this.
Underway in Buffalo. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
In the middle of the barn. Hey.
Allen going to go to the air right away. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
They're going to empty the backfield here, so you know this ball's likely to come out quick. They let the four outside receivers run deeper routes, and then let the tight end just make a beeline across the formation. He's able to make the catch and turn it into good yardage and a first down.
Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And he has a big
the
gain
ball out
inside the 40 before being dropped. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Look at your average.
They run for the first time with James Cook. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Allen's throw is complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. To throw, it's Allen. Down inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Keanu Benton, the one who got in to bury him. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Allen now looks to throw. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Allen going to throw. And this is caught at the 8. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Easy.
It leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 27. The slot man in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he powers his way up past the 30. Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. First carry for Najee Harris. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Pickett.
Oh!
He had him. He was open, but he
wow.
couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Wow. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Good news,
that was crazy.
To clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And look at this, it's a fake. And this is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was successful. Throwing the football. I know you threw the football in your past off of a fake.
Yeah, but unsuccessful back in my high school days. Old Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I'll tell you what, these guys, they love this opportunity, don't they? A chance to get involved.
They certainly do, and many of them were quarterbacks or big-time players when they were in high school and college. So to get back doing what they did before, always fun.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll try the right side with Harris. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out on the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
They'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
Wow.
On the give, this is Harris, and he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the 2nd drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Going a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the start? What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that.
Really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the little bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Staying on his feet. And this one too low.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. Uncorks one for Davis. Touchdown, Bills.
Oh, my God.
Gabriel Davis, 55 yards. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Yeah.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 1st down, and they go back to Harris. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They run again with Harris. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this 1st half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
But it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. And he'll get it here on the jet sweep. Down the sideline he goes. George Pickens. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens, 56 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards that time for number 14. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing now is Allen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And that almost Almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Escapes the defender. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43-yard line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Harris to the 36-yard line. Stop there. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. On the give, it's Warren. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. They'll run with Harris. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Pickett will look to throw it here. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away. But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the 1st down.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And he Gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll run with Cook. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead. Throwing, Allen. Murray is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Pickett. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. A little bit of a back break.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Siri. Hey Alexa. Stop. Say hey Siri. I said hey Siri. What?
Count this money, then I count my blessings. If I ever took an L, then it stood for lesson. I'm the one, ain't no second guessing. Tried to dim my light, but my soul fluorescent. Wait, I tried to stay, but depressing. I even prayed to God, he ain't get the message. I'm living in the present, they gon' feel my presence. You can't dim my light, cause I'm luminescent. I rose from the ashes of the intersection. I seen a stranger in my own reflection. I point the in my own direction. I would've did it for my own protection. Keep debating about the go. I'm the one like 2, 3, 4, 5. How you playing both sides? How I made 1 million, 2 million, multi. How I made 8 figures, 8 million 4 times. And I was underutilized the whole time. It's rigged. I guess they couldn't find a gold mine. You dig? The sheep sleep on me, but the ghost cosign. I stopped thinking about the future cause we got no time. The world changed. Damn. World change. Yeah, I tried and failed. I see my best friends jail. Betrayal was the real pain. Damn, world change. Look, I built walls around the house, networking. All these blood suckers, I just hope it's networking. Soul searching, broken hearted with my chest hurting. But I was gifted with the best curses. I'm suffocating and my weight keep fluctuating. I showed love, how the you hating? Damn, I'm the greatest, but that's unrelated. I either overstay my welcome or I'm underrated. Lately I've been trying to wake sleepers. The fake woke and the gatekeepers. Too shallow for big fish, I stay deeper. We all gotta meet the same reaper and the same maker, even if we never touch the same paper. Made enough for a surplus, quotas, but the money brought us much closer. Used to be silent when they load up. Remember that? Now they sit around and up.